What's good with everybody? How to be more masculine. This is the easiest way, right? It's real simple, okay? Now, this one way I'm going to talk about. It's like, yeah, this works. This is being more masculine, but in order to be more masculine, it's no real way around it other than focusing on yourself, right? If you're not focused on yourself, then you're not going to be more masculine, right? You got to understand, right? In order to be more, if you don't want to focus on yourself, or you don't want to improve yourself within and just focus on yourself until you feel right, until you feel that masculinity, do practices like not having sex with yourself, just not really focusing on other people too much. That's you're going to get self-discipline, right? Self-discipline is masculinity, right? So that's really that one way that's really the principle that you cannot beat around that. Like you can't get around that, right? You're going to need that in order to be more masculine overall in general, right? Because that builds self-discipline, that builds self-respect. You're going to have respect for yourself. You're not going to let nobody disrespect you because you have respect for yourself, right? And that's just masculinity, right? But to get into this one way, look at what a female do and do the complete opposite, right? The reason I'm bringing this up is because it's a lot of boys out here, right, who would do something, who really, like, believe it or not, they really do something exactly how a female do it. Like they do something that a female do. It's not even like you're obviously not masculine, but at that point you're just a bitch, and that's just how it is. And I'm not here for that, right? We're not here. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to get into this. Female, in order to be more masculine, there's one way. Look at what a female do. Like anytime you see a female, anytime you're around a female, they could even be your family, right? Your mom, your aunt, any of them, right? Even like anybody, right? Any female, look at what a female doing, and then just do the complete opposite of it, right? You have to do the complete opposite of what the female doing. That's masculinity. If that's a way, that's not really a way to build masculinity. That's just a way to be masculine like that, right? That's a way to come off masculine like that. Now, that way doesn't work if you want to really truly build masculinity. I talked about that in the beginning. You got to focus on yourself, right? Real talk. You got to focus on yourself only. That's the only way to really build masculinity and keep it up and have it in here forever, right? Just keep masculinity, right? This way I'm talking about right now, building masculinity, this doesn't really build masculinity. This is just a way for in the snap of a finger, you're going to be masculine. You're going to come off as masculine to other people. If you do exactly the opposite of what a female do, right? Say a female, she emotional, right? You know how female, they're emotional and stuff, right? A female get emotional in front of you. A female acts super interested and stuff, right? Do the complete opposite. Unemotional, you're chilling, you're just there, you're not interested. You're not acting interested as a female is, right? You just don't care, right? Females care a lot. You have to do the opposite and not care. And that's how you come off as masculine in the snap of a finger, right? That's really how you come off as masculine. In order to build masculinity, I got a video on how to mature and become a grown man. I talk about it in there a little bit. But in order to build masculinity, you got to focus on yourself, right? Focus on yourself. You build that self-discipline, and you get yourself right. Therefore, when you come out, you right. You really got that masculinity. You have to understand, you're not building masculinity for nobody else but you too. You focusing on yourself, and you're going to learn that when you start to focus on yourself. It's a lot of stuff that you learn when you start to focus on yourself, right? And I love you guys because I love myself. I'm out. Stay powerful.